Ooh.
Okay,
What's your real name, bro?
uh,
Michael?
Quan.
Ain't no fucking Jay Quan.
Nah, it's Q Quan.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
That's my name.
What's your real name? We
Ja-
getting real official over here, nigga.
Jaquandis.
What's this nigga name, bro?
Zach.
I forgot.
Why you even like what?
I forgot.
Okay.
What's your name, bro?
There you go. See.
Quandarius. I'm
Quinarius live in the flesh. All right, man.
gonna figure it out. Hold on.
Bro, come on. Like, why you trying to figure out my name?
You talking about Jay Quan? I'm gonna show your ass.
I called your name one time. You put your name out there on display. You ain't gonna have to find it on the internet either.
What
I done scrubbed
is
it.
OKQ real name?
Jay Quan. God damn. Jaquanius. All right, y'all. So what's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy OKQ. We got
Your name Malik Johnson?
Jay Quan in the building. I mean, what you go by out here? Poppy Q.
Don't ever say that again.
Poppy
At your
Hendrix.
big, large age.
What you go by?
My
He
name-
hate when people say that.
My name is Quan, bro.
Quan what? Oh, more Quan, aka
Quan.
Hidden Quan. Yeah, we found the secret page.
What? Who is that?
Yeah, we found it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we found it.
Found what?
The hidden page.
Hold on. What you talking about?
The
Shawty?
hidden gem.
You tripping?
But anyway, man, so you back from Stream University. How many days you been back so far?
What is your government?
How many
name?
days have you been back from Stream University? Like, how long has it been? 3 days now?
31 years old. I've been back like a couple days.
Couple days. How's life? Is life different now? Like,
Yeah,
what do you
life
feel
is
like?
amazing, bro. I'm more happy with myself because I feel like I broke a barrier in my life that I couldn't break before, and I feel like Stream University
Okay,
helped
first
me.
off, you didn't break no barrier because you was in
did.
your room the whole time.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
I wasn't.
I seen it. I watched it. They was like, "Where Quan? Where
Bro,
Quan?"
if I was in my room the whole time, I would have never gained 100,000 followers.
You was in your room a lot of the time though.
Trying to fix my problem. I was having like connection issues and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. What's your
But I
stream?
only missed 2 classes.
Who classes you missed?
DDG and I forgot the other one. Damn. I was late.
So what happens when you miss a class?
Nothing.
They ain't care?
Nah.
DDG wasn't feeling no type of way?
I don't believe so. Nah.
Did you go to his class at all?
Nah. What I ended up doing since I woke up late, I just turned on the stream and I was watching the stream and I was getting ready.
Oh, so if you missed that class, that was it?
Yeah.
Damn.
You only went to each class one time.
So have you ever been to college?
Never. I never been in a dorm room. That was my first time in a dorm room.
So the highest level of education for you, what, high school?
Yep.
So that was a different experience. Do you think, realistically, that would have been anything like college? Not with all the lit folks, not with all the, you know what I'm saying, but just...
Yeah, I feel like it would have, but that dorm living situation, like going from like the lifestyle I have now to going it's living in a dorm, like
It wasn't it?
No, bro, I couldn't do that, bro.
But if you had to go to school, sacrifice that.
No, I would work my ass off so I can get like you know how they be having student housing like in apartments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to get an apartment, bro.
So college is a no-go for you?
Never.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Because you already experienced this lifestyle of being Quan, or just...
It's just even before I had this lifestyle, I just told myself I never want to go to college.
Dang, most people want to go to college. That's the goal.
Nah, yeah, I encourage all of you guys to go to college. We need doctors, we need lawyers, we need all of that type of stuff. But I'm just not that. So
Type. Okay, so first off, who was your roommate?
my roommate was Janky Rondo.
Janky Rondo. Who is
I had
that?
no clue who he was before that, but he does like athletic content, football content, stuff
Oh
like
shit!
that.
Okay, quick.
Yeah.
Tap in. Okay.
Yeah,
So how was that?
Cool.
How was that
pretty
experience?
Cool.
So you never met him, seen him day in your life?
Never in my life.
And y'all spent 3 nights together.
Yep.
So
he was pretty cool. I'm glad. And he was clean. Like our room, we had the cleanest room. Like I swear, like our room was so clean.
That's tough.
I had bought a candle. It smelled good in there. All that. Like, oh, bro. We go in anybody else's room. Everybody else's room was musty, dusty, was dirty as hell. But
how old was he?
Clean. I don't know. He was older though. Like he wasn't.
He was older, like me older, or like?
No, nobody's your older.
Okay.
He wasn't like young. Like under. I think we was probably the same age, 22.
Okay. And he was a what, YouTuber?
YouTuber, streamer. Yeah, both.
Type. Okay, shout out to him. So that's pretty dope, man. 3 days. So when did you find out that you got accepted? And did you put an application in, or how did it come about? Because I'm hearing rumors that it was just pre-selected, pre-picked.
No, it's crazy. It wasn't pre-selected. I actually did submit an application. I went on stream. I ain't gonna lie. I did it like not even with the thought that I would get approved. Because you see how many people submitted? There's like 7 million plus people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, that you got a better chance of making it to the NBA.
So you submitted as a student or a teacher?
Both. I submitted as a teacher and a student. I was like, why not?
So if you was a teacher, what would you do?
I was gonna teach niggas how to get fly.
Like, get dressed. Okay.
If you're a streamer, you know you stream, you got the views, you gotta have the appearance. You don't gotta have the most expensive things on, but at least look nice.
Okay. So you actually did fill out the application,
Yeah, I applied just like everybody else.
and then you put a video up.
Yep.
So you
I
think
streamed it.
why you think you was picked?
God, I don't believe it was. I don't think it was rigged or nothing.
Tight. I mean, yeah, it can't be rigged if it's his.
It was so many people on like there that I didn't know. I never knew. I never seen before. It was pretty cool.
Okay. So, in your experience, what was the best class that you attended? Now, I know you didn't attend DDG, but
The best class that I attended, where I got the most knowledge from, agent, where I like looking at the teacher the most, India Love.
oh, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry.
Oh, my bad.
So, being in agent class, what do you feel like you learned?
I learned a lot. It was like some little stuff along the lines of getting brand deals that I didn't know. Like he was telling me like, or he was telling the class like, he be shooting his shot out to big companies, and he missed sometimes, but sometimes he make it. And I was scared to do that. I was like, if I miss, like, damn, before I don't want to shoot at my shot at no more brands. But he was like, just shoot that shit. Like the worst that can happen is you don't get it. Just keep pushing. That nigga said he done hit up Popeyes, all that. It was like,
So he just his way of doing it just DMing them or email or what do you say?
DMing,
We need some knowledge.
all of that. Like, just reach out. Don't be afraid to talk. And I realized throughout this whole Stream University thing, talking can get you very far. And I'm really like a quiet person. I stay to myself. But
That's what I was
talking, nigga. I was dancing, nigga. All that, nigga.
That's dope coming out that shell.
Shout out to Brazil, man. I love Brazil.
Okay, shout out to Brazil then.
Yeah.
Tight. Okay, so who was the finest shit on the campus besides India Love? Because we already know about
Finest
that.
student on campus.
Yeah, finest student on campus.
Um,
How many students was it? Do you remember?
I think it was 120 or a little less.
120 of y'all?
Yeah. Wow. Finest student on campus. I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of beautiful women on campus. I don't know.
Yeah, but who take the cake? Who was like stood out? They ain't gotta be fine in looks. It could be just like whole demeanor, just aura was just like, oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't get to have a conversation with every single person. But
Damn, 3-4 days and you still didn't get to run through and talk to everybody and chop it over everybody.
Nope.
Damn. So y'all was moving around all the time, doing stuff all the time.
Going to class, yep, working. Everybody working. But finest on campus, I don't know. I can tell you who looked good.
Okay, who looked good? Give me 3.
You 3?
No order.
No order.
Yeah.
Students.
No India Love. So you can do students.
Lala look good.
Okay.
This girl named Samaya. I met her. She looked good.
Okay.
And Maryam, I think that's how you say her name.
Are all those streamers?
Nigga, everybody there was streaming.
Like that you known before then, or these people you just met?
No, I didn't know. I only seen Lala before, like on the media. I ain't know the other two ever.
Oh, tight. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like.
So y'all had fine shit on campus.
Yeah, I feel like it was no ugly women on campus. Like everybody looked good. Everybody was beautiful.
So right now, at the top of your head, don't think too hard. What was your favorite moment?
Favorite moment?
Like, what's the moment that you taking forever? You know what I'm saying?
I was dancing with Tota.
That was it.
Yeah, I had a great time because I don't dance. I don't like that's out of my shell. I don't do that type of stuff. But that was really fun.
So that broke the ice because you probably would never did that outside of nowhere else. Huh?
Never.
Like,
if it wasn't for Stream University, y'all probably would have never seen me dance on the TikTok ever.
Damn, but now you with it?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
I gotta make a TikTok after this.
No, we ain't.
I can't dance anyway.
Yeah, we can make a TikTok.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, fact.
So once you seen you got accepted, who was you most excited to work with or meet, or was like, damn, I hope they there, or was there? And
I was most excited when he was doing the stream, accepting people. I was at a photo shoot, so I didn't really have time to like sit down and tune in 100%. But I was like go in, go out when I had time. And when the Hood Babies got accepted, like, I was happy for them because I went to school with one of the Hood Babies since elementary school. So it was like seeing him make it and his people's make it. I'm like, that's hard.
Shaq too. I seen my boy Shaq.
I'm like,
that was hard.
That's all really hard.
That was hard.
And then everything was good vibes. It was like no negative vibes or nothing. Everything was smooth.
So who'd you enjoy besides the dancing? Who'd you enjoy making content with the most?
Everybody. It wasn't no like,
no standout like, oh, this was it right here.
Yeah.
Because you get in them situations and then stuff happen that's like, I would never ever did content. Not like you know.
It's just like people be scared to reach out. That's the thing. And that was the thing that the smaller streamers were having. I'm not a big streamer myself, but like the smaller creators was having that problem. Like they was just scared to talk to you could put it as like upperclassmen and then like freshmen. It was like the freshmen were scared to talk to the seniors.
But do you blame them though? What you think about it?
I mean, I don't necessarily blame him because it was such short notice. Like 1 minute you at home doing your thing, next minute you in a room with a overly popular streamer, and it's like you used to seeing them online, now you in their face. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That was the same with me. When I see India Love, we all had a crush on India Love since we was younger. I seen her,
Who was
I'm
we
like,
all? The whole gang? Everybody?
not when you was younger, because when you was younger, she was probably a kid, but I'm saying like in general, like,
We probably the same age.
nah,
How old India Love is?
29.
It's I'm like a year and a half older than her.
Bro, I thought you was like 48. But listen, so yeah, it was just like, I can see where the nervousness came from. Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen her, I wasn't prepared.
Okay,
Like,
let's just get into India Love.
I went upstairs to go, I forgot I was doing something. I just went to go, like, because everybody was in one room. But I didn't know she was in there. I went to the room, I was chopping up, dabbing up everybody.
Heart sank as soon as you seen her.
She tapped me, I look over, I'm like, bro, no way. I'm not mentally prepared.
So how was that experience? Because you before you even left, that's the first thing you said was, I can't wait to go meet India Love. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about saying it or none of that. So how?
No, I just she's a very cool person.
Oh, like deep down, like you rock with her.
Yeah, like you would think like from the media, you would think like she's a stuck up person. She's a very cool person, like real genuine person.
So the vibes was there.
Yeah, the vibes was there.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah.
So you'll do it again all over again.
10 times. What are you talking about? Stream University?
Nah, just meeting India Love.
Yeah.
Would you rather met her in a foundation that wasn't built with all that, or?
I feel like everything happened for a reason. It happened how it's supposed to happen.
Tight. Is she still your crush?
Yeah.
Because now that you met her, she technically.
I mean, she can't be my crush no more.
Yeah. So who your new crush?
I don't have one. I don't know.
So that was the final boss?
Nah. You don't never put a woman that high in standard. Like you don't ever do that. And I also learned you don't treat a celebrity like a celebrity because they treat you like a fan. So you gotta treat people like a regular person.
But you the one said that was your crush.
What did that mean?
If that's your crush and you met your crush, who's your next crush?
I'm not a crush whore, nigga. What the fuck? It was just that.
I thought you just have crushes. That's just your thing.
It was just like, that was my celebrity crush when I was younger. And that was that.
What you say? I can't see it. Just say it. Call it out. Say
Is
it.
that your ball?
Is that my ball? No, it's not my ball. That's not my ball.
We know who his ball is.
Who my ball?
I said we know. I don't know.
Oh, man.
India Love.
Look, let me tell y'all, bro.
Yeah, who your ball is?
That park was full of balls, gang. It was like niggas was streaking on the court. I ain't gonna lie, I hopped on the got next spot. I blew screen. I ain't gonna lie, that's what it was.
Bro, you been doing all this hooping with us.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Like you supposed to. Yeah. I seen a couple clips, man.
I went for the low key though, the low key ball.
No, you did. That's you though. That's you. You can't be all out there anyway.
Yeah, facts.
Tight. So we gonna leave that alone. So if they do Streamers University again next year, and being that you went, you experienced everything, you know what you know. You had 100,000. First off, how many subscribers did you have? Or
I had 101,000 followers on Twitch, and I left with 205,000.
So you doubled your amount of followers from your whole career of being a Twitcher
in a couple days,
just by being at Stream University.
Yep.
Wow. Tough. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
So, being the fact that you went through Stream University, you learned everything, and then you got a whole nother year. If you go back next year, or if they do it next year, would you go back as a student again, or would you try to go for that teacher role now?
I don't know. I do either or. I had fun. I'm getting more out of my shell, so it'd be good to go again. But I don't feel like it'd be like a time.
It ain't going.
I don't think everybody that went will go back. I feel like we should have like a
reunion.
A reunion. Yeah, a reunion. I feel like that'd be tough.
That's some old people shit. That's what we do. Like we have reunions.
You could have never said that's some old people shit. You could have said that's some me shit.
That's some old people shit, man. So, what do you think you learned?
Wait, pause. I'm sorry. I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you realize, like, do I seem like I'm getting better with my words? Having a conversation?
Yeah, you holding a lot more eye contact than ever.
Words, see,
you never can look at someone for like a long amount of time.
Oh, I appreciate streaming.
And it's just because you just so, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked. I'm like, he's looking at me in my face and shit.
Yeah,
you be like, you just be standoffish. So
yeah, brother. Shout out.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Kai for that one, man. Cause he really, damn. Yeah, he really put that together. So as a bigger creator, because I know you're gonna say you're not a big creator, but we all know you're a big creator. What do you think you learned from smaller creators on campus?
What have I learned from smaller creators? When
being in there, in the chemistry, just around them, what's things you learned? Like, damn.
Some of them took advantage of the opportunity, and when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta go through with it. Like, it was some smaller creators that was working their ass off, and now they faces out there, and now they got the chance to, you know what I'm saying, pop their shit, do what they got to do to move to the next level.
What's something you learned from the bigger creators, like DDG?
Never stop working. Keep working.
No matter what.
No matter what. It don't matter how many people around you working. Keep working. No cap.
So we're gonna talk about this party because I see that boy Kai was pissed. So
bro,
we gotta see.
Bro,
we gotta get the rundown. Like,
let me tell you, right?
Like, we need to know how legit Stream University was. The bro look mad.
I'm lit, mind you. I don't drink or none of that.
Oh, you don't? I know. Yeah, that's a real car right there.
What the fuck is that?
That's a GTI.
Oh, you don't wait till it turn off?
I don't know. You think can y'all still hear us?
That bitch rattling the world, nigga.
Bitch shaking the planet. But yeah, talk to us about this. So first off, who planned the party?
So DDG planned the party.
So it was all on DDG. You stamping that?
It's AI.
Okay.
AI planned the party.
AI planned the party.
Yeah, AI planned the party. So goddamn, AI hit me up.
First off, where was the party located at? It was off the campus, right?
Yeah, it was off campus.
Where, like a club, a venue?
I don't know. We got on the bus. A couple minutes later.
So who picked y'all up on the bus? Like who? Like
we stole the bus.
Oh, okay.
We stole the bus.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay.
And then
And then y'all got there. So when you was there, you vibing, you kicking it.
Twin, I walk in there. It's like a line of people on both sides with beers in their hand like this, like ready to be shotgunned. Mind you, I've never drunk a beer before. They're like, shotgun, everybody take a shotgun. I'm looking like, man,
wait, first off, who you with right now? You with your roommate or who you with?
I'm with my cameraman, Vontae. I'm with Vontae.
Okay, Vontae. Hey,
you know what's crazy?
Vontae. Hey, shout out to Vontae.
You know what's crazy, bro? You had to have an ID to get in. I forgot my ID.
Oh, into the venue?
Yes, I forgot my ID in the dorm.
Even though you at Stream University, didn't matter?
Yes, because you got to be 21 and older. Like, you have to. So guess who else forgot the ID?
Who?
Funny Mike. So we get to the door. He walked before me. He gets to the door. He said, I ain't got my ID. They tell him, you got to go. He goes stand off to the side. I said the same thing. I ain't got my ID. I got a picture. He said, that ain't going to work. I looked up famous birthdays, because I'm on famous birthdays, and they say my age. He said, that ain't going to work. We stepped to the side. I'm like, damn.
So they had real security and everything at this particular venue.
Facts. So then another guy came, and he looked. He was like, what y'all doing? We was like, we ain't got our ID. He was like, they good. And he let us in, and we got in.
So who was that? Who was that guy?
I don't know who that guy is. Shout out to that guy.
You still don't know who that is?
I still don't know who that is to this day now, but we got in.
So tell us about the party. What the party we talking about, man? So you don't drink, you know what I'm saying?
In,
so what's this experience like, man?
We walk in, they handing out beer shotguns.
You had to take one.
No, I didn't take one.
Oh, you didn't take one?
I was going to for the experience, but I didn't take one. So we walk in. At this point, I had ended my stream because I was having fucking connection issues. I was having connection issues like throughout the whole thing, for real. But I started vlogging on my phone. I got a whole hour of footage on my phone that I'm gonna drop. I haven't dropped
just
yet.
from the party?
Just from the party.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop. No, it's from. I got footage in the party and after the party, like from when Kai came in, from that to after, like when we got on the bus. It was crazy. It was a nigga out there selling Frenchies. I'm moving too fast forward. I said, look, we get in the party, got down. I'm like, the bigger creators stand up on the bar. I'm like, I'm trying to get out of my element. I can get on the bar too. I'm standing up there with them. Got down. They got down, pass out the beer shotgun. They take a beer shotgun. They ran out at me. So it was probably guys giving that I didn't need a beer. So boom, I didn't have a beer. My cameraman like, yo, they got shots. They got free shots. So he grabbed me a shot, grabbed him a shot. We take a shot. Boom. My partner Mar, you know Mar. Mm-hmm. He like, I'm finna get a shot. Shit, give me another one. I get another shot. Boom. Come to find out, I took like 5 shots. Mind you, I don't drink.
Exactly.
I had 5 shots. I forgot what the fuck. But yeah, I had that. So boom. Everybody dancing. I'm dancing, nigga. I'm vibing, nigga.
So is this before you did the dance TikTok or after?
Hold on, sir. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, bro. I'm doing the interview. I'm gonna call you later. All right. Nah, I did TikToks before this.
So you already out your element a little bit then. So you feeling it then.
Yeah, but like now I'm drunk. Like now I want to say drunk because drunk is like falling over. I'm lit.
You
now.
don't drink and then 5 shots. That's kind of crazy.
And them shits hit me like a bus. They crept up on me. They hit me. Goddamn. I'm vibing. I'm gonna drop all the footage. I got all the footage, bro. I'm gonna drop all of it. Like probably like uncut or something. So then boom. Niggas vibing. They say, yo, go upstairs. Upstairs open. We go upstairs. I get a prayer from the preacher.
You had a preacher there?
Yes, mid part. There's a preacher at Stream University, the hood preacher from Chicago.
Okay.
We walking up the stairs. Preacher stopped me. I get a prayer. right in there.
Need that.
Facts, needed that. Need all the blessings I can have.
Sure.
So we go upstairs. They say, all right, everybody go back downstairs. Upstairs is closed. We go back downstairs. Boom. Twin. I'm vibing. Next thing you know, all I hear is Undertaker music. I'm looking around like, what the fuck?
They had music for this nigga?
Twin.
A theme song?
Twin, I'm thinking like, I'm drunk, I'm tripping. Like, I gotta be tripping. I just hear Undertaker music. It's like I start looking around in slow motion. It's like everybody moving in slow motion, but I'm just like looking around, scanning the scenery. I hear Undertaker music. Then I start seeing police. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, mind you, I'm drunk. So I'm trying to snap out of it. I'm like, twin.
So what is everybody else doing? They on the same type time?
Everybody else like frantic. What the fuck is the word?
Frantic. Mm-hmm.
Everybody else moving frantic. Like they all jittery. And I see everybody run to the other side, like the opposite door, like the back door. So then I see Kai. He come in there. He waddle in there. He stand up on the stage. He started screaming something. When I seen him walk past me and I seen the police, I'm like, nah, we finna get expelled.
That's what I'm saying.
I ran out. I was the first nigga outside. Me and India was the first two outside. And at that point, I was out of my body, so I had a little conversation with her.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the footage. Like I said, I got all that footage.
Tight.
So yeah, we having a conversation. We hop on the bus. This is where it got weird. We get on the bus. It's like a whole bunch of supporters like behind the gate. It's like
because this was outside of
the venue, whatever the club, whatever the bar.
Okay.
So it's like a walkway, a bus, and right on the side of the walkway, it's a gate full of supporters. I'm on the bus vlogging. Bro, I want to show you a snippet. Hold on.
And if I'm not mistaken, Duke Dennis was there, right? Agent?
Everybody was there.
So everybody was there but Kai.
Everybody was there but Kai. But when Kai showed up, everybody had to leave.
He shut that shit down. Was he mad?
Yeah, he was mad.
Did anybody get expelled behind that?
Niggas got expelled a couple times. Look at all them people.
Man,
bro,
how did that from all y'all streams?
Yeah.
He said, I told. Nigga said, I told. The D said, you told.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you drunk.
Hold on. They had me rating niggas' clothes.
What kind of bus that is?
A school bus, nigga.
Shit look big as hell.
Then we,
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So boom. When we left the fucking spot and we driving back to the
No, fuck that. When you was on the bus, when you seen Kai little head pop through that window, what was you thinking?
I'm like, what the fuck going on?
That shit sent me, bro.
Bro, it's like my soul went back out of my body and my body's just standing right here. But my soul backed up because I'm like, how did this nigga get up into this window? Mind you, I'm drunk, so I'm not thinking straight. He just jumped up and held up.
You ain't say nothing. You just sat there. Like,
I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on? So then they talking about we all getting expelled with the whoop. Mind you.
Look at the whole campus.
Twin. We chopping it up, talking, everybody having a good time on the way back to the campus. We look over, Shaq say, who the fuck is you? It was a random nigga on the bus. A random nigga streaming on the bus.
And he done snuck in there.
He done snuck on the bus. Niggas thought that was somebody else cameraman. They like, hell no. They kicked the nigga off the bus. We got to the campus. Goddamn. We made one stop. I don't know where this was. We made one stop. Everybody was getting off the bus. They say, y'all get back on the bus. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are we going? We get back on the bus. When we get back on the bus, I don't know. It was like a couple minutes go by. The bus take us somewhere else. That's when we heard Kai coming. Because we on the bus at the right destination now. It was like, everybody's like, Kai coming. We often get expelled. So then, mind you, we in the back of the bus. Me, Funny Mike, DDG. It was a lot of creators in the back of the bus. Mm-hmm. We open the back door of the bus. And we take off running.
Because that's when India Love took off, right?
We got off the bus. Like, I got off. It was her cameraman, then me. Right after I got off, I took off running. I'm vlogging everything. I took off running. She took off running. Bro, I swear in real time, it felt like I was running fast as fuck. I looked at the video, nigga, I'm running like this in slow motion. And then all I see was Kai. He fly past. And then his cameraman fly past. I'm like, wow, that nigga is fast as fuck. God. I literally said that on my vlog. That shit was crazy, bro.
Damn, so the party was definitely one of the highlights then? That was an experience.
Yeah, huh? that shit was fun. That shit was pretty cool. But seeing Kai run fucked me up. And then seeing his cameraman run too fucked me up even more. Because in my head, Cause in my head I'm running fast as fuck.
Oh, and they come flying by
That
you.
nigga like the Flash, bro. That shit was crazy.
Jesus
Yeah, that was
Christ,
nuts.
man.
That shit was crazy as hell. Then I got the beef with an NFL football player that same night, bro.
Hold
Crazy.
on. On campus?
On
stream?
Janky stream. It was Janky Mans.
Why y'all get to beefing?
I don't know.
How did it start?
I went to
you
sleep.
was drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk. I went to sleep. I woke up. It was like, yeah, you was arguing with the whoop. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, I don't even argue. You know me, right?
Yeah.
When do I ever incite an argument?
You don't even really yell like that.
I don't do none of that.
But you was out your body.
Bro, I'm arguing with the nigga about nothing. We cool now though. Shout out him. But it was like, he tried to little boy me. I was looking at the clip, he tried to little boy me and I wasn't going. And then he tried to disrespect Kai. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? He tried to say nigga sold their soul and some more shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, sweep that under the rug.
Yeah.
But he ain't. I'm telling him, man, like, we put God first before anything. Like, I just kept mentioning God because all that other stuff, negative stuff you talking about, I rebuke all that.
You ain't trying to hear none of that.
I ain't trying to hear none of that. But yeah, I went to sleep, woke up, and that's when I missed my 2 classes.
So we're gonna talk about, you said what your favorite class was, but what did you learn in India Love class? Because you took her class, right?
How to stop drooling. Yep.
The whole class.
Yep.
You didn't learn nothing else.
Nope.
What was she teaching?
Love.
Oh, I guess you didn't have to learn that, huh?
Yeah, I learned some stuff.
So do you think you're gonna make content with her now, like outside of university? That's
I feel like
something
it's
you
possible.
want to do?
I feel like it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. So all over, rate your experience, man. For
10 out of
Stream
10.
University.
Stream University was amazing. Shout out to everybody that graduated from Stream University. Shout out to everybody that, somebody got expelled.
Who, Rakai?
No, some lady, some girl for talking shit about another girl. If you watch
I think I seen that. I did see a clip about
if
that.
you watching this, fuck you. You don't belittle nobody and talk about nobody's looks. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. You ugly. Tell her she ugly.
No, I'm not saying nothing.
Tell her she ugly.
You're beautiful.
She not beautiful at all.
No, I think that was a lie. I think that the fans was trying to, like the fans and her thing was trying to say she said it, but they said she didn't really say it.
She ain't get kicked out for nothing.
Oh, they actually kicked her out
Yeah.
though? Oh, I seen, I don't know. I'm gonna be talking about a different clip.
That's crazy.
But if there was one thing, and I know to you it was probably a flawless adventure, but if it was one thing you could have changed, what would you change?
I would have bought that book bag before I went. It's like a $30,000 streaming book bag where you don't lag at all. I would have bought that before I went.
Oh, who was selling that?
You had to get it on your own. But DDG had one, no lagging. A couple people had them, but they weren't lagging. But I don't stream, so.
But now you stream full time now?
No.
Still on full.
I stream, not full time.
But are you taking it more serious now? Do you think that gave you that push to really lock in with that?
I'm finna stream tonight.
And what you gonna be streaming?
Game night, having a game night.
Type. Okay. So 10 out of 10 experience, man. Shout out to Kai, shout out to everybody. Oh, one more question.
What's up?
Did you meet Marco on the show?
Yeah, Marco cool as hell.
Tell me about Marco, man.
Yeah, Marco cool as hell.
That's my bro.
So
That's like my little best friend right there.
I ain't gonna lie, he might need it. If I do teach a class, he might gotta take my class next time.
Oh,
The dressing, he had his tie like all loose and stuff. Nah, but Marco cool as hell.
Marco be putting that shit on.
Yeah.
For my age group. He be putting it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I asked that because I'm gonna do him next, and we're gonna get his perspective being a teacher.
I'm saying, what you mean by that though?
What do you mean?
What you just say?
I'm gonna interview him next.
That's not what you just said.
I'm gonna go interview Marco next.
Brother, you said I'm gonna do him next.
Whoa, who said that?
You. Roll the clip. Exactly. Crazy.
Well, I'm gonna interview Marco next, and I know he always be talking about you every time we talking. He be like, "Yeah, you and Quan this," and I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm glad y'all finally got to meet. I wish I would have been there though."
Yeah, Marco cool as hell. Shout out Marco.
Hey, for sure, man.
He go by Marco Summers now.
Yeah. He not funny Marco no more. He's an adult. So
what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. That nigga is like goated at improv. Like,
bro, he OD, bro. Let me tell you one thing about Marco that I tell people since I've been around him. All these years of being around him, being over there. He has built that persona, and it's no longer a character.
It's really him.
It's him. Like I'm talking about 3:00 in the morning. He's still on that. Like and it's not like it's just part of his identity now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, really like that.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like with you. Like, you gon' with your fashion, even when it comes to your pajamas, you trying to put that shit on.
Yeah, I do.
It ain't no more like.
I do be doing that.
Yeah, that's you now. That's how it is with him, bro. That's him. He's not trying to be like that. He can't help it. That's him for life.
Nah, yeah, that nigga cool as hell.
Yeah, he's funny as hell, though. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Castanet. Shout out to whole Stream University, man. Is there anybody you didn't work with that you want to work with, you know what I'm saying, that you could think of? Nah.
I want to work with everybody. Shit.
Okay. So you ain't doing no cooking shows or none of that?
I do cooking show.
All right, bet. I got something lined up for you. Stay tuned.
Say no more. Hey,
Bombshell.
hey, bro.